Alrighty, we're back at it. Got some more Zonelocked going on today. Actually entering our first actual zone. Going to Elwynn Forest. Ended off, we were level 13. Just walked through Stormwind a little bit. Today is going to be a lot of setup. We got a lot of stuff to set up and go over about Elwynn. Continue my adventure. Yeah. Alrighty. First things first, I got my key bindings better. They still ain't perfect, but they're better than they were. So, yeah, we have a lot to go over. This is I will say, as you've seen with the continue your adventure coming up, still on the starter account. This is probably be the last episode on the starter account because I think we'll approach level 20. I guess I can increase my amount of movement speed. I don't think that works with that, but because we should approach level 20 today. So especially once we get close to 20 or we're at 20, I don't plan on doing. I plan on at that point having going and subbing, and getting the account actually going, because we have a lot of stuff to do that you can't on a starter account. Battle pets is the best example. You can't battle pet on a starter account, and battle pets is going to be a core part of what we have to do here. So we'll get that done. But right now we got the intro storyline to finish up. We're going to actually do all of the quests too, because I think you can skip it, but I don't know if you lose quests if we do that.
We'll meet again.
So
Feel free to
we're just
explore
going.
the city with Lindy while I report to King Rin.
We're just
I'll
going
send
to
word
go
once
through
we
it
have our
all.
next mission.
But for the most part, we're gonna go over a couple more of the little rules. So, ask a guard, directions, stable master, old town.
Did you get directions?
Yeah, I got them.
It's good to be back in Stormwind.
Have to follow him.
Old Town. Here we come.
Yep. Okay.
It's a bit of a ride,
So
follow me and don't get lost.
yeah. So basically, at this point, we have opened up pretty much a good chunk of the world. I mean, we're in Stormwood right now, and there is a lot of places you can go from here. A lot of different zones are connected to Stormwind. So I wanted to bring these up, and because I wanted some opinions about how many zones we want to have as options. Because I got the list right here. So first off, very clearly, you have Red Ridge, Westfall, and Duskwood. These are all three directly connected zones here. You know, zoom out, Elwynn.
Hey, what's a holdup?
Come on, dude. Westfall, Duskwood, Red Ridge. They're all directly connected. You can't walk into Burning Steps. There's no direct path. You have to get Red Ridge first. So these are all directly walkable too. So of course they are your most obvious picks. On top of that, we have Tear-Scarred Sound. That's Borealis. That's the Kul Tiras. There's a boat directly there. In fact, the campaign, it's this one, yeah. The boat is the only way to get there. So, well, other than the portal, but we'll go over that in a second. But the story campaign quest, since this is a new account, is going to want to push me to Tear-Scarred Sound. I don't have to follow it, but, it is an option. On top of that, we also have the boat to Borean Tundra, which is above it. There's also the Jade Forest you can get to, I believe, through the Mists of Pandaria opening questline. I think I can actually get that. So
safe travels.
As long as that is true, which I believe it is. Oh, there we go, another achievement too. Pretty simple.
How are you?
As long as that everything is still applicable, we'll be able to get to the Jade Forest, all from immediately level 10, but level 13. Also gonna get it. Black Stallion, first mount. But we also already had the Warhorse, so I am really bad at this. Which one do I want to use? Let's go. Let's make it. Let's keep the. What am I trying to say? flavor, theme together. So
let's visit a trader
that's
to
let's
learn
use the
about
actual
specializing
paladin mount,
their
you know.
skill set.
But yeah, so those are all our base options. On top of that, we also have Vashj'ir and Deepholm from Cataclysm. They both would require level 30 before they opened up, but there's a good chance we'll beat 30 before we leave Elwynn. Now, they both have intro quest lines. Now, that you can only get to Deepholm through the portal, and Vashj'ir has a storyline where you use one of the boats. So, both of those are technically 100% accessible through Stormwind with nothing in between. I'm pretty sure. And then on top of that, there's
An excellent
Shadowlands.
choice, indeed.
Shadowlands requires level 50, but is accessible directly
Remember the
through
lessons of the
Stormwind.
past.
Except for the fact that the intro
Naru
to
have not
Shadowlands
forgotten
actually
us.
teleports
Good
you to
health,
Icecrown
long
Citadel.
life.
It's
So
good to
I
be
wanted
back
to
in
ask
Stormwind.
you all, do you think Icecrown
To the
would be
big and
required
The first rounds
for
are
Shadowlands?
neat.
You know, I could see it both ways. I mean, it's not
The Horde
that
raided
big
and
of a deal,
destroyed most of
but,
the city a number of years ago. But as you can see,
you know,
it's been
it's
rebuilt. Good as
you know, how
new.
much are we gonna bend each little thing? On top of that, you know, to point that out even more so, technically,
Safe
whoops,
travels. Good day to you.
Mount
Have a
Hyjal
good one.
is also available, but you kind of have to go to Moonglade first, kinda. Oh, I forgot I have my auction burst locked. You know, you need Moonglade because
Hello.
like some of the opening quest
See you
line takes
later.
you there.
See you around.
So I didn't
Sorry
know
for
if that was
interrupting.
necessarily
I
needed.
have orders from Captain Page.
There's a portal to Teldrassil
Good to see
now.
you
It
again,
used to
recruit.
be a boat, but now it's a portal. I have not been marking these quests. Anyway, while I do this, so you know, I want the opinions on this. Portals in general, I don't want. I don't want to use portals. Like I would rather portals be only if there's nothing else you can do for them. So you know, there's for instance, there's portals like all over the place. I mean, there's portals to literally like every single place. So I would rather those just not be used as long as there's another way. Like Deepholm doesn't have another way. It's in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing else you can do to unlock it. So that I 100% understand that you have to take the portal. But unless it's something like that, I would rather always use back to it. So yeah, I don't want to use portals. I want portals to be pretty much only used in specific cases like Deepholm, where there's
Nothing
only one way to
compares.
get there.
It's been an honor adventuring with you, friend.
Everything else, I would want to actually just straight walk there. Like, I want to keep the chunks kind of connected. I understand, like, some cases it's not going to be. At boats, I do want to say, typically, because there's only a couple ways. Like, right now, there's only a couple ways to the other continent, like to Kalimdor. So, any boats that take me over there, I would accept. You know, boats, zeppelins, stuff like that. I think those are acceptable because they're kind of the only ways. And there's a lot of stuff with Legion. Like, I think you can get to Stormheim. There's quests in Stormwind about Stormheim. I don't know how all of that works. We'll have to look into it. But I think I need Dalaran in Northrend to actually be able to start Legion. And if that's the case, then we clearly can't do Legion because we would need all the, you know, Crystal Song Forest to do that. And then there's also Warlords of Draenor, which starts
It's good to hear your
from
mission was a success, Captain. This must be the new
Stormwind,
recruit.
but
Welcome.
you can't do that without Blasted Lands because you actually have to go to the Dark Portal, so we're a long way from getting that too.
Went through a lot
It's not
together.
not
Best of luck to you.
super, you know, not something that's extremely crazy. Yeah, see, this leads straight into Battle of Azeroth, Tides of War, which we can do though,
The war
because
against the Horde weighs heavily on my mind. What news do you bring, Spymaster?
this
I
will
received word
this won't
that
take
the
us out of here
Horde
yet.
has joined forces with the Zandalari
Um,
Empire. Their naval
on top of
might is
that-
now vastly
Oh yeah,
increased.
before this video gets too crazy, I am going to be recording shorter videos because the first part was
add their strength to ours.
not a failure, but it was a lot longer than I thought. I did not think Exile's Reach would nearly take 2 hours. So Elwynn is not going to be one part. This is going to be broken into a bunch of different parts. So,
Be careful.
oh man, there's multiple guards there. 2 of them. There's a lot of phasing issues in Stormwind. I know that a lot of quests actually have problems. A lot of issues with phasing and getting certain quests in Stormwind, and so a lot of that is going to require a good chunk of work. So yeah. On top of that, we also have the rares and uniques. I asked about it in the first part. I'm going to reiterate it because now we actually have, you know, they actually show up now. Greatest naval power. So we got that one done.
Be vigilant.
Alright,
Captain
now.
Garrick speaks highly of you, recruit. I am certain that Jaina can depend
Alright.
on you.
Oh.
And so can the Alliance.
I don't think. I think I can do this part. And then if I try, or maybe not,
Good
maybe
to
this
see
will
you,
require me
recruit.
to take the boat.
Best of luck. I know you have a bright
Um,
future ahead of you. Stay safe out there.
I can't
And
remember.
always
This
remember
might
training.
be finishable, might not, but yeah, we're reaching the end of our finishable main storyline campaign here, and then we're gonna have to go off and do our own stuff, which will include a lot of cleanup. But yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention, you may have noticed it at the end of
Have a
part
good
1, is I'm gonna be throwing the spreadsheet up at the end of every part. I'm gonna just scroll through it to show like what we've done. It's a good time to look over it at the end of each episode if you want to see all of the like requirements that I've found. There's probably going to be more like I've missed some of the quests I've already completed here, so it's very possible that I'll miss more. To actually like almost a requirement that I'll miss more. So don't be surprised about that. All right, so this is a different boat, intriguingly. All right. But yeah, I brought up the rares and uniques. Now that they're actually, I've brought this up again.
Be
but-
careful who you trust.
Oh, I fucked up. See, I knew this would happen. We will skip this cutscene and we will hearth. That's my bad. We didn't get any achievement or anything. We showed up in Tirgard Sound, but we're hearthing. So that quest is not finishable. I should have
This is
read.
no time to
Should have read the
wander off.
text. Yeah. So we can't do that. I thought we could complete that quest. We cannot. It was because it was a different boat. That's what threw me off. So we lose that cutscene, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Could have sat through it, but this is another thing. Yeah, look at all these. These are all appearances I'll have to buy, so I need to level up, and then we'll come back and we'll buy them. But here we are. So this is the actual, like, we're no longer on a straight path. We have a lot of stuff to do. First things first, it's time to pick up professions. We've got a lot of professions to pick up. We need blacksmithing, mining, cooking, fishing, everything. We'll also start working on some cooking and fishing daily quests, because we have quite a few of them. We're going to have to do those a lot. That's just supplies. Here's the trainer. Alrighty. Oh, we also got Cataclysm blacksmithing, but yeah, there's not much we can do with Cataclysm. We don't have access to their ores yet. So, this is Stormpike's delivery, yeah, which we want to go do the breadcrumb quest for first. Here's mining. We can't really do much of that with that, but we now have our base professions, so that's going to be something we have to work on. Oh, that's weird. I should buy equipment while I'm here. Forgot about this. And it's been a while since I've... Yeah, so they changed how it works, but it's still, you know, base stuff gives 4 skill, so we want it. That'll help boost our stuff. We are going to be in Classic, by the way. This shows us everything we can learn and all that. Blacksmithing supplies. Oh, you can... yeah, so... Yep, that's blacksmithing. It doesn't even give you anything, but good to have. So yeah, as you can see, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to get for blacksmithing. That is gonna be one of our main forms of content in this beginning little bit. So you ain't there's no worries about anything like that. Trying to get some stuff done. We'll get some actual progress here. Like here, perfect. We're gonna get a pet for us and a quest done. We're gonna pick up the balloons while we go and get cooking and fishing. I should probably also grab archaeology. Do you still get that from Stormwind Keep? I should ask. I haven't guards, I think. Archaeology is going to be an interesting one. I don't know how much we're going to actually be able to get done with it, especially not a lot, because talk about being the bane of a zone lock. Archaeology. There is an actual quest. Yeah, there's a bunch of tiny little quests we need to get here done in Stormwind just to get them done. One last thing, Darkmoon Fair. So I know I said I didn't want to do world events, seasonal events. And Darkmoon Fair technically counts as one, but at the same time I find it a little different than stuff like Noble Garden. It's like, it's a whole fair, hopefully like a bunch of games, a bunch of stuff like that. It's kind of cool, kind of fun.
What can I do for you? See you
So I
around.
was wanting to know how your all's opinion on it, because I thought Elwynn was a lot bigger than it really is. Like, had a lot more quests and
Good
stuff.
day to you.
It really... I'm not. I mean, I have the quest stuff to help me find everything, but I'm not submitting anything. But I wanted your all's opinions on it. It's a lot of mini games, a lot of pets, a lot of appearances, some mounts. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to grind. The biggest thing is that I don't think I can get everything done in a week. I don't think I have enough time to put into the account to get it all done within that week. And if that's the case, then like I don't want to be locked to Elwynn when I'm waiting for the Darkmoon Fair to come back into town. Like that just seems like not something good. I always love selling their wine right back to them. It's always just great. Oh yeah, a couple things. We have some reps to grind. We got to get Stormwind all the way to Exalted. We also have to get Tashuya, the Pandaren, the Alliance Pandaren. I got to get them to Exalted because you get their tabards from here, and I can get the rep from Stockades.
Hey there.
So even if
Safe
I don't get it
travels.
through all the quests and stuff, I
See you
have to get Exalted through doing. I'm pretty sure it will
Hello.
work. So I'm pretty sure I won't have
How
any
are you?
issue, but it
Open
is
for
something I have to
business.
do. Oh yeah, cosmetics. I
Go with
I don't
honor.
know all the vendor stuff, so we're literally just gonna have to run through Stormwind once we hit a higher level, and we have money, and just start buying everything we can that's
Have
an
a good one.
appearance. So that's gonna be a fun time. But yeah, I want your opinions on Darkmoon Fair. You know, if it's
Hey there.
at the end of the day, if we want to just be like, yeah, it's you know,
Have a good
if it's
Safe travels.
what am I trying to say? Hardened walleye.
See you around.
We also need a fishing pole.
safe travels.
It doesn't actually give anything. I don't know if you need it or not. Probably.
Be careful.
But yeah, we'll have like I don't want to be stuck in Elwynn because of Darkmoon Fair. So because of that, I think whether you all agree that Darkmoon Fair should be a part of Elwynn or not.
Hail to ye, adventurer.
I don't think I could. I think I can look at everything, but I can't get
Don't
this
be a
yet.
stranger.
Yeah.
We're all friends here.
Here's the cooking trainer.
Can I help you?
So, you know, just stuff like that.
Be careful. You need something?
Fisherman's
See you later.
Feast.
For the Alliance.
Alright, yep. This is some pretty easy daily quests today. We're gonna get the... Huh, that's weird. We'll get them done. We'll have our start. That's one thing I guess I could point out. I never made that clear, but I don't know if fishing journal needs to be on there necessarily. It's not really a whole lot to it other than the fact that I will have to grind out to max fishing, which is, you know, always great to hear. Yeah, a lot of rambling. That's what's going to be. Like I said, this episode is mainly just to get stuff set up, get our professions, get our couple of daily started, go over the rares, the unique stuff like that, get some of the random quests in Stormwind like these done. There's even a couple more. You know, it's really just a setup for the future. Also to get used to recording for less time instead of more. Okay, now we have a couple to get our daily quest done, go turn our thing in, go pick up archaeology. I think that's everything on the script. Like I said, I want opinions on the zones, rares, uniques. I mean, so much stuff. I am so indecisive about a lot of stuff. So just, I mean, anything. Like I said, other ideas and stuff too. We're gonna be here a while. Whether I do Darkmoon Fair or not, I'm gonna have a lot of mining and blacksmithing to grind. That's what's probably gonna take the longest if Darkmoon Fair is not involved. If Darkmoon Fair is involved at all, I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit of time. Where do I fish the walleyes? Okay, up here. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time going around and mining. I have to get mining all the way to 100. That's when copper grays out. So I'll have to. That's gonna be a long grind. A lot of mining when stuff is green, and that's not exactly the most fun looking for skill ups. It's not nearly as bad as some other stuff. But blacksmithing, I think I have to get to 165 or 160 is my current max possible, which is crafting until stuff is gray as well. So lots of stuff. We're gonna have to get cooking all the way to 300. We're gonna have to max cooking because and max fishing, but fishing isn't too bad. You could always max fishing in any zone. Like just being able to fish allows you to max it. So like, oh, you can just fish the gigantic catfish yourself. That's right, I forgot about that. But yes, because of these dailies, we're going to be able to get 300. You get like one skill. Yeah, one skill per. So like, while I shouldn't do these right now, I'm not going to be leveling any cooking later today. So it's better to at least get the skills right now and just hold on to the fish. Just to start. I'm not getting any skill ups, intriguingly. Wonder why. Just unlucky. I've like not. They changed fishing a lot, it seems. Maybe Stormwind doesn't really count. I don't know. Cause like it, or maybe it's just not showing for some reason. It's showing Shadowlands fishing for some reason instead of Classic. I don't know. We'll look into it. They've changed fishing a bunch. You don't seem to get trash items anymore. Maybe you do. Maybe it's because I'm on the quests. And they want you to be able to do the quests. Maybe it's because I'm in Stormwind. Maybe I gotta go fish in actual Elwynn itself. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of questions like this because we're gonna be doing a lot of professions. That's the main thing. Farming the rares will be a good chunk of it. If I have to farm for the unique appearances, because there's a couple things we gotta farm for. If we do that. And farming for just the other stuff pretty much. I mean like the professions, the rep is gonna take a while. I should go get my Alliance Tabard while I'm here too. That should be what I do next. Let's get that done. For daily quests, I don't think I mentioned this, but I We'll have to do at least each type of daily quest once. That's the like only requirement. Now there are achievements and there are, you know, I actually since I'm grinding 300 cooking and 300 fishing, I'm going to be doing these daily quests every day for the actual skill ups, let alone just to get the quest completion. But like in the future, if I don't have to like, I only got to do a daily quest once, but I do have to do it once, which means like some of these battle pet daily quests are going to be pretty rough. But yeah, wanted to bring that up. Hey, little Timmy, white cat. There you go. Boom. White kitten. First pet. White kitten. We also got Alliance balloon. Another pet on here, and we got blown away done. Boom. Look at that. Easy peasy. That white cat can, well, I don't know if it's hard in retail, but in classic it could be hard to get sometimes. So there we go. That's got a couple pets, got some quests done, a little bit of fishing. Didn't really do any cooking, it was just more fishing, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Farewell. Have a good
Another
one.
big thing is, well, now that's as lucky as you can get, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the drop rate is, but I'm pretty sure that's a pretty rare pet. Hold on, let me Google that, wowhead that real quick. I've done these daily quests a lot. I didn't know you could get it. Huh. I had no idea you could get that. Some other, what else is in here? Hold on. That's the only pet. Looks like you can get a fishing hat, and some fishing poles. That's one way to get a recipe and stuff. Wow, that's like the only thing I needed from there? Is that for real? Like there's only one like real collection thing and it was from the pet and I got it from the first one? I need confirmation. Like, is this isn't a 100% drop rate. What is this thing's drop rate? It's looking like a 1% drop. That's insane. I've never seen that before. Actually, that is ridiculous.
Have a good one. See you
I'm
later.
glad I was recording that. So yeah, there's the cooking award achievement. Now I'm gonna need, I don't know how high the cooking awards go. I also didn't put this on the spreadsheet. I don't know why, but yeah, we'll need to buy all of these pretty much because they are technically part of the cataclysm cooking, which I guess I could add this to the spreadsheet. Everything that is learnable, I have to buy, but I can't actually use any of this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like I can't access any cataclysm mats, I don't think. Hold on. Ported supplies, what can I get from there? Just cocoa beans, which is used in stuff that I can't learn till at least 5. For the espresso, yeah, right here. No, it requires level 1, which means, funny enough, I can train cataclysm cooking. Oh, huh. Yeah, because also the crate, a tasty meat, can drop, you know, actually usable meat from cataclysm. Huh. I wonder what I'm gonna have to get cataclysm cooking up to. That's gonna take more looking into. I'll do that later. There you go. Something I just learned. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cataclysm cooking. I'm also gonna have to do these daily quests a lot. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta go get archaeology. It took the thing off my map for some reason, but I gotta go do that. I'm gonna keep these. You never know. 10 minutes of water walking. I don't have access to a shaman or a death knight on hand, so I mean, that's not gonna be like an option. So yeah, I think I'm gonna grab archaeology, and then there was one other thing I was gonna do. Oh yeah, grab the Stormwind Tabard. I'm gonna grab those two, and then we're gonna call it there. This is, like I said, compared to the first part where we did like a ton of appearances, tons of quests, we even ran a dungeon 4 times. This one is a bunch of just setup content. So I think that's gonna be the name. Even it's gonna be like setting up for Elwynn. So after I figure out where to get the Stormwind Tabard and grab archaeology, we will be heading on. Like I said, post in the comments. I want information about. Okay, well he disappeared. Probably different instances. Are you Jade Forest? No, you're Red Ridge Mountains. Well, I can't do that. I guess I can pick it up and I can drop that quest whenever.
Well met. Have a good one.
We're gonna have a lot of quests that are like limited where I can go. I think he's over here for archaeology. Is he in the library? Yeah. Yeah. I kind of remember. But yeah, I just need.
Need something? How are
I
you?
need other like opinions, pretty much. I can't. There's only so much that I can think on my own and think if it's a good idea or not. Current standings is that Darkman Fair is going to be required. I'm putting air quotes around that because like I'm going to do it every time it's in town. I'm going to do its daily as much as I can. It's weeklies. It's you know whatever monthlies I guess they are technically. Do it for the professions, do it for the achievements, toys, mouse, everything. I'm going to try and get everything done, but if I don't get everything done, which I won't in a week, like in the first week that it shows up, and also won't just in, I don't even know if it's possible. See, okay, I'm pretty sure this quest is for, this is the Tiara quest, which is something to do with all track. Yeah, but it's a different instance, so I don't know. We'll have to look into that. There's going to be a lot of quests we have to drop. In fact, I might not even be able to pick up some quests because of this quest line. So, like, if that's the case, we have to wait until we roll Guard Sound and actually do that quest line. But yeah, give the opinions about the zones. We're a while away from rolling one, but when we do roll one, I want it to include everything that's seems like a good idea. It would be simple just to roll like a Westfall or Red Ridge especially. There's not much in Red Ridge. You know, it would give me access to a couple new ores for mining and blacksmithing, a bunch of new quests. That's it. There's no dungeons, no raids. The only thing scary about rolling Red Ridge is that it puts us right next to Burning Steps. And if rolling Burning Steps could be a years long grind, depending on how long Thunder Fury wants to take to drop. So, you know, scary possibilities. It's over by the Flightmaster. Do I have to pick up the flight point in Stormwind? Probably
What
not.
can I do for you?
I'm pretty sure you always started with your main factions. Yeah, there you are. We'll have to buy a couple things from you when we can get it. We'll buy the bag and the 2 appearances here. Do they all look the same? They look the same. Huh. Well, that makes sense. There you go. Stormwind Tabard acquired. We can go to the Alliance Tabard now.
Safe travels.
And with that, we are... Yeah, we're done there.
Well met.
Flying requires... Or no, flying requires 30. It's also going to require a lot more gold. We have a lot of mounts to just buy and stuff.
Keep your feet on the ground.
But yeah, so that's where we're going to call this part for now. Bunch of setup. Next time, we've got blacksmithing, we've got mining. We're going to head out and do some actual quests. We have like all of Elwynn to do. We're almost hit 14 from just doing some like pick-me-up quests around Elwynn. We'll look for, Stormwind. There's probably a couple more quests I need to do just around Stormwind, but we'll look for that. Yeah, see, all these quests. We got to do all this. We can't do that. But yeah, we'll be heading out here, checking for rares. Maybe kill Gug Fat Candle. Start all and actually get some stuff going in Elwynn. We'll also probably be subscribed, maybe, for the next part. So until then, have a good one.